So as we continue through the 12 days of Christmas, or at least this reimagining of it, we're remembering that this song that at least for a while was a kind of a game to play, trying to make people mess up, and almost for sure was a way to remember some key concepts of the faith. Well, for sure, we're exploring those key concepts that it kind of represents and trying to remember them together in this season. So we've already been through 1, 2, and 3. Today, let's talk about number 4. The 4 calling birds represent the 4 Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And if you've heard me talk very much ever, you've probably heard me say this before. I believe that of all the spots in the whole Bible that you should keep returning to over and over, it's got to be the Gospels, because that's where you find the stories about Jesus himself. That's where you find the teachings of Jesus himself. Everything else in the whole Bible, in one way or another, points to him, and all of it matters. Every part of it is God's inspired word that is in one way or another supposed to speak to us, but all the rest of it is stuff that is history and poetry and all kinds of stuff. Again, so important, crucial. We've got to come back to it. But if you were going to come back to one part of the Bible even more, I would recommend Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. It's Jesus himself. And in this way of remembering scriptures, Jesus is the partridge in the pear tree. He's the one thing. The Old and the New Testaments, the Old Covenant and the New Covenant, the new one, of course, made possible by Jesus, is the 2 turtle doves. The 3 French hens is faith, hope, and love. And of course, the most important is love. And the 4 calling birds, one more time, the Gospels. If you haven't read the Christmas story as it's presented at the beginning of Matthew and Luke, and as it's gloriously alluded to in the other 2, I hope you take time to do that, maybe even today. God bless you and Merry Christmas.